All right, let's go ahead and get started. Evening, Archer 2. All right.
Evening.
So no major announcements tonight. I know we just had a platoon training last week as well. This is our makeup for early October when we had the Super Bowl off. So we're paying for that now. No major updates or changes unless Captain Moore, you guys got any announcements from company at this time?
Negative, thank you.
I think you're on Whisper, but I'll take that as a no.
How about now?
Gotcha.
No, we're good. Thank you.
All right. Tonight we're going to be going over mounted offensives. Specifically, we're going to be going in open terrain. So we're going to be going over some vehicle formations, going over the weapon systems again, and doing our usual walk and run portions. All right, Gunny.
All right, as always, I'm going to ask some of you some questions. Don't have that many new guys. PFC Hall. What does two blue X's mean on a building?
You said 2 blue X's.
2 blue X's, and please get off Whisper while you're answering me, then go back. You don't know the answer, just say you don't know the answer.
Casualty collection point.
Is that correct, Hospitalman Hall?
No.
Okay, who's your fire team leader?
Sergeant Rose.
Dr. Rose, do you know the answer to that question?
Yes, should be an HQ.
So it's some sort of HQ building. It's either holding HBIs or has POWs in it. All right, 2-2. Who's one of your brand new guys? Private Fabian, have you been over the basic skills list? Have they shown you that yet?
Yes, sir. Yes, Gunny.
Very good. I'm not a sir. All right. So what is the first step of first aid? If you don't know the answer,
SOI?
simply say again.
Orientation.
His English isn't. We're still working on it.
Okay.
Other side of the line, Lance
So
Corporal.
who's your fire team leader?
That'd be me, Gunny.
All right. You answer the question. What's the very first step of first aid?
Win the firefight.
Finish the fight. You do not start working on casualties till you finish the fight. Otherwise, you're probably going to be a casualty yourself. And now we got 2
Lance
people.
Corporal, other side of the line, please.
Take it down to a
Thank
whisper,
you.
please. All right, 412.
Everyone, make room.
What does purple smoke indicate? I know you don't have any. Well, PFC Rodriguez,
Scoot
what does
down a
purple
little to
smoke
the.
mean?
Never mind.
Take it down to whisper, gentlemen.
Yeah, when we report a Fabian, we have to make sure we
Well,
spell stuff out.
it would depend on what
Take it down to the whisper.
we get briefed on. Different smokes.
Which is fine.
Meaning-
Now, the only
go-
smoke you'll be briefed on is orange smoke. All the rest of them have an immediate identifier. Do you not know what it is?
Purple smoke?
Purple smoke.
No.
Hodos, can you answer that question?
Purple smoke would be a mass cas.
That's correct. It's a mass cast. Who carries some purple smoke?
The corpsman or the squad leader.
Correct. Because if his corpsman goes down, the squad leader is going to drop his purple smoke. All right. I know a lot of you leaders have submitted me NCO questions. I know a lot of you leaders also haven't submitted me NCO questions. I expect every leader, I don't care what your rank is, if you're a leader, I want you to submit me an NCO question because you've either gone through the NCO courses, at least the corporal courses, or you're going through them. Make sure you submit those to me. I will add those to the very bottom of our basic skill sheet, and then you will study those as well. Of course, I will not ask non-NCOs NCO questions. If you're a fire team leader, you might be an exception. Any questions on that? Sergeant Adler?
Does that include me sending you stuff or no?
No, it's only for the leadership is submitting up questions, and I'll pick from those.
Oh, okay. Because I
But
wasn't
if you're
sure.
a corporal or higher, you are a target for those questions, even
Correct.
if you're not in a
I
leadership
figured
role.
I'd be a target for those questions, sir, but I wasn't sure if I needed to submit a question at all. That was my question about it, is submitting the question. I figured I'd be a target.
All right, today's training is going to be on mounted attack. Everyone, go ahead and turn around. You'll see a formation behind you. This is a vehicle formation in wedge. The closest vehicles you see to us, that will be like 2-1. So it'll be 1 point vehicle per 2-1, a battle bus in a wedge off of that, or an echelon, and then their last vehicle back behind it if they have a third vehicle. 4-1's 2 vehicles are going to be in the middle of that convoy, and they're going to have the Mark 19s. Can anyone tell me why the Mark 19 should probably go in the middle of the formation? You need to speak up.
Because they can lob over the rest of the convoy.
They're the only ones that have indirect fire capability. So they don't have to fire through other vehicles to hit enemies. The same reason you put the Grenadier in the back of a diamond formation, because he's the one with the indirect fire weapon system. He can fire over other people without firing through them. All right, 2-1, man the closest 3 vehicles. 4-1, man the 2 vehicles in the middle. 2-2, man the far 3 vehicles. Go ahead and go mount.
Alright, 2-1, Alpha take the front. Bravo take the
Yeah, I did. 2-2, far,
Alright.
far 3
battle bus.
vehicles.
Charlie take the rear MRAP.
I'll load with Charlie.
Oh, we don't have a Bravo tonight. Alpha split up into 2.
If you don't have enough people for 3 vehicles, just do the first 2.
Disregard. Charlie, you are taking the second Vic now. Second Vic, we are leaving the third.
Archer 2, if you don't have enough for all the vehicles, go ahead and get the first ones. So 2-2, grab the front 2 if you can't fill all 3, and 4-1, just
Alpha's all loaded up.
them if you don't have enough to crew both.
Copy Alpha Charlie, you
What I
up?
want you to do is get in that vehicle and look around the formation around you to get to
Second Vic
recognize
being the
everything.
MRAP, the closest one to the Hainer, correct?
Second Vic is battle bus. We are ditching the MRAP.
2-1 actual Oscar.
Go.
I got Moore with me. We got Captain Moore.
Copy.
Two ones all loaded.
All right, go ahead and look around you and recognize the formation you're in. I know it's a lot easier to see this from Zeus than on the ground. That's one of the reasons I had you mount. Once you feel like you understand your place in the formation, go ahead and dismount and circle around me.
Alright, once you are clear on this formation, as a platoon, dismount, form on gunny.
We're basically front left of this formation. You guys see what we're in?
It's basically like a big V.
Yeah, we're echelon left side with 2-2 on the right.
So, yeah, okay, basically big V.
Copy. 2-1, you all here?
2-1's all here.
4-1?
We had 2 people lose connection.
Okay. At 2-2, looks like you're all here now?
Yeah, we're 100%.
All right, so this is a wedge formation in vehicles. It looks a little bit different than our fire team wedges. This is what it's going to look like if the whole platoon is moving in a wedge. Can anyone here tell me why you would want to move in a wedge?
That way each sector of fire is covered.
It's the same as a fire team wedge. You're pretty decent in all directions. So when would you go online? What? Because if you look out in front of us, you'll see a skirmisher line up there of the exact same vehicles.
When
We'll go over there.
contact position is known.
Where the enemy is known, but also there's something else I'm looking for. Would you get online if your flanks weren't secure?
No.
No.
Why?
Because then they'll just attack your flanks.
Well, because you're kind of all lined up. That's why I did a skirmisher line up there instead of a true online where everyone's perfectly aligned.
Enfilade fire.
So that's right, enfilading fire. So you're going to be in a wedge most of the time. It's only when you know your flanks are secure, you know exactly where the enemy's at, then you get online to maximize your firepower to the front. It's the exact same in an infantry formation. You do not get online unless you're pretty sure your flanks are secure. All the rest of the time, your base combat formation is the wedge. So you're going to have to get into this formation out of a convoy most of the time. You're going to convoy to the location, then you're going to set up your wedge, then you're going to assault into the location. in this wedge. What's going to be out in front of the vehicles at all time when we're in this formation? No one?
Should be infantry.
It would be infantry, correct. We do not move these vehicles like this without infantry support. So infantry is going to be out front. This is usually going to be a platoon wedge out front with whoever's not manning the vehicles. The only people that will be inside the vehicle is a driver and a gunner. And the vehicles will act as support. There's always infantry in front of them. Otherwise, they're just sitting ducks for AT gunners. All right, let's go over the weapon systems. You have 3 different weapon systems on these vehicles. You have the 240 Bravo. Can someone give me the advantage of a 240 Bravo over the other 3 weapon systems? So it's a 240 Bravo, the M2, 50 BMG, and the Mark 19 automatic grenade launcher.
The 240 Bravo. Oop, go ahead.
Fire rate.
Okay, there's an advantage. Fire rate. Someone give me a disadvantage.
Anti-material. Not very good at it.
Correct. It's not going to punch through much armor. Not like a 50 cal or a Mark 19. 50 cal is even better than a Mark 19 at that.
And range as well.
All right, someone give me an advantage of the M2 over the other weapon systems.
Penetration. M2 has better range as well.
Correct. What's a disadvantage?
Rate of fire.
It's rate of fire, but more than anything else, it's volume of fire. They're going to have to reload quite a bit more often. All right, now the same thing with the Mark 19. What's an advantage of the Mark 19?
Area of effect.
So area suppression. It's very good at that. It's also very good at taking out any kind of wheeled vehicle. Anything that's not heavily armored, Mark 19 will take it out pretty quickly. If nothing else, it'll mobility kill it by taking out all of its tires. So what's a disadvantage of the Mark 19?
Range.
Civilian.
Not so much range. Mark 19 will reach out a long ways.
You can't use
Blast
it up
damage.
close.
Right. You can't use it. You can't use it very close. I wouldn't suggest using a Mark 19 anywhere under 100 meters. And you got to really be careful about what you're firing at, because if there's anybody else around there, friendlies, civilian, green 4, whatever, you have a high probability of also injuring them. Once that round's out of the barrel, there's no taking it back. So be very careful with using the Mark 19s. That's one of the reasons we have 412 being the only unit that actually uses the Mark 19, because they're actually trained on that particular weapon system. All right. Lieutenant, can you provide me an arsenal box right here behind me, please?
Roger.
Corporal Crush, did you do your assignment I asked for?
Affirm, Gunny.
Okay. Go ahead and go to that box and go ahead and share that loadout. So what I had a couple of people do is when we ask you to throw extra supplies in a vehicle, I want all of you to have a loadout ready to go. Corporal Christensen here, he actually made that loadout and he's now going to share it. So everybody that's in a rifle squad, go up to the box, grab that loadout and save it. You can do it by squad if you want to. 2-2, go first.
There's one for just regular, and then there's one for M32.
Okay, there's 2 different ones. One's for just basic rifle, and then the other one is if you have an M32 in your squad. 2-2, let me know as soon as you're done. We'll send 2-1.
Gunny, we've got a few armory boxes here.
All right, you can spread out and go to the other ones. 412, you do the exact same for all of your guys. You made that loadout. Go ahead and share it with all of them.
Save it.
Roger that. There's an armory box behind us.
Click on it to save.
So when we tell
Similar
you
to the
throw
old
extra
grab
gear in the
bags.
vehicles, because we're not likely to get resupply.
I'm pretty sure he said just save
Christensen.
Save the loadout.
Click on
Send
it.
it.
Click on it
You
and
don't get
hit
a tag.
save. You don't
Send
need
it.
to reload your loadout.
That would be similar to the old grab bags, correct? Or is it totally different?
It's the same thing. I have Gunny wanted medical, ammo, frags, smokes, and
Big
then
thing we don't
203,
want
and
is when
then
we tell
a
you to
different
resupply
bag
a
for
vehicle or go throw some extra
M32.
supplies in it. We don't want you playing Barbie trying to figure out what you're going to take. You're just going to grab one of these loadouts and throw it in a vehicle.
Just grab the backpack, throw it in, and you're good.
Copy.
Quickly, gentlemen.
Question, Gunny. So just to clarify, the only thing that we need out of that loadout is just the backpack, correct?
Say again?
The only thing that we need out of that loadout is just the backpack, correct?
Yeah, it should be a backpack full of supplies.
Correct. So
For you as a rifle squad member, it's going to be extra ammo, probably some white smokes, maybe some frags, and then medical supplies.
correct.
And
But
go ahead.
there, we just grab that, we throw the backpack, and then we load our old loadout, correct?
Right. So
Okay.
you're gonna grab that loadout, drop the backpack on the ground, and then grab your regular loadout, pick that backpack up, do backpack on chest, and then you're gonna walk over to the vehicle, throw it in there. If you don't have backpack on chest, unfortunately, you're going to have to run the backpack over there, throw it in there, then go back to get your loadout. Anyone here not have backpack on chest, stand up. All right, so those of you who don't have it, I would highly suggest you get that mod. It's a client-side mod, and learn to use it. It comes in real handy.
Gunny, if I may, real quick. The other thing, while you are doing that, get with your leadership. They'll help you get sorted with the client-side approved mods. The other one that we do want everyone to have that is required to run in Archer 2 is the ACE Vehicle Medical. That allows you to very easily sort through people that are casualties within the vehicle and work on them without having to open every single person's medical menu. All yours, Gunny.
All right. Does everyone now have those loadouts saved in your loadouts? Anyone not have it? All right, moving on. All right, so we discussed the two different formations that we're going to be using in vehicles. So you got the wedge and you have online. Let's go ahead and walk over and look at the online.
Lim, you had a comment?
I was just going to ask you to post the ACE Vehicle Medical in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and post a link in Discord after the training to the ACE Vehicle Medical.
Now, what's going to happen is that the 2-point vehicles are going to pretty much stay on their line. They might close their gap a little bit, and that's going to be these two middle vehicles. From the wedge, 412 is going to go just on the wings of those two lead vehicles, and then everyone else is going to fill out to the outside. So it's going to look like 2-1's going to be on the left, 2-2 is going to be on the right, but you're going to have a 4-1 vehicle between you and your point vehicle in this line formation. That's the easiest way to do it. That means 412 isn't going all the way out to the wings. Because where do you think those wing vehicles, the far left and far right vehicle, where do you think those vehicle guns should be pointed?
Outwards.
They should be checking the flanks. You got in this formation because you thought your flanks were secure, but those vehicles need to really watch the flanks. Because if one heavy machine gun's down there, he can strafe this whole formation without much of a problem. So everyone else's guns are pointed front. Those two vehicles, the far left and far right vehicle, they're going to be watching the flanks. Now, if something comes up and there's an enemy up front that they can engage, by all means engage it. But that's your sector of responsibility.
Last help.
Your slice at the football, so to speak.
All right. What I want to happen, 2-2, I want you to man the far right-hand vehicle, the battle bus in the far right-hand vehicle, and then this vehicle right behind blue. 412, spread out your teams between the red and the red. Thank you for the smoke. I was trying to figure out what exactly you were doing.
Alpha, take the Vic more towards the center. That's on the blue side.
So 412, man the
Proto,
red
stick
vehicles.
to one on the north with your team. I'll take and one of the guys on the south.
2-1, go to the green vehicles.
Not that one. One mine.
Green, got it.
You can set up however you want your fire
2-1,
teams
move
to
out
be
to the
manned.
green vehicles. What's up?
Archer 2, once you're mounted,
Alpha
call
battle
off
bus.
that your squad is mounted.
Charlie's all in, obviously.
1 all loaded.
2-1, call when loaded. Charlie.
No.
Ready for squad leaders reported they're all mounted.
Is all loaded.
4-1 all loaded.
2-1, all loaded.
Alright, Arctic 2, you're going to move forward and simulate getting back into the wedge just like you see behind you. I want to see that happen.
One, we're gonna move forward. Get ready to move forward. We're gonna get back into the wedge formation. So Vic, I'm in with Charlie. We're gonna take point. And 2-1 move. 2-1 move.
Moving out hurts. We're keeping the same. Keep skirmish. So we're gonna be the same with.
Form the wedge. Yep. Good job, Charlie. Or Alpha, rather.
Yep, right here. This is where we want to be. No, keep on going. I say, no, keep on going. This is where we want to be within the formation.
Go ahead and hold.
Hold. Good job, Montez. Keep that gun watching the front.
Alright, not bad. I know 2-1 didn't take one of their vehicles, but not bad at all. I'm looking at it in Zeus, it looks pretty damn good. So get used to this formation. So now what I want you to do, lead vehicles do not move. Everyone else get back into a line. Just get online.
Alright, Charlie, hold your vehicle. We're getting back online. Lead vehicles are staying put.
Left, almost to where that fence is. To the left.
Remember to skirmish her, so don't get online. Leave some gaps.
You're fine.
Like front to back gaps. Alpha, back up just a hair.
Yep, back up just a little bit. Never mind, stay here.
Alright, hold there. Yep.
4-1, drop your second back Vic a little more. 2-2, your first and second Vics are good.
Far right-hand vehicle, point that gun outward. Stop forward.
2-2, your second Vic needs to get on line with the first Vic now.
Roger, I'm working on it. They're not listening to me.
Yeah.
Alright, Archer 2, back your vehicles up, put them back on the, just on the other side of the runway, and then dismount your vehicles.
Alright, back vehicles up. Back.
Vehicle.
Hold on. Back vehicles up to the other side of the runway. We'll dismount and form back up on Gunny.
We're gonna dismount and then form back up on Gunny. Be advised, battle bus reverse transmission does not go very fast.
Understood.
Once your vehicle's parked, shut it off, we'll dismount, come back to me.
Good enough, dismount.
Alright, hopping out.
Take a knee when you get over here, boys. Take a knee.
Two one.
All here.
2-2.
All here.
4-1.
All here.
Alright, sir, they're all here. Turn it over to you.
Alright, Archer 2, we're going to be moving on to our walk portion. So we are going to be practicing this. 2-1, you're going to be managing the rifle team, or the rifle squad vehicles. And 4-1, you'll have your own vehicles. We are going to proceed through a teleporter. We're going to be heading down to the south of the island. If you open your maps, you'll see walk start. We're going to follow the blue path here. And 2-2, you're going to start dismounted. Once we get to checkpoint wave, 2-1 and 2-2, you are going to switch. 2-1, you're going to go on foot, and 2-2, you're going to go ahead and mount the vehicles and manage the vehicles from there. We'll move out in a wedge from walk start with the vehicles, with 2-2 on the ground in front of that wedge. And once we start taking contact, we want to see those vehicles get into that skirmisher line. And we are going to have live fire. It is going to be Malden Defense Forces that you're going to be targeting. They are set to hold fire, so they should not be returning fire. It is a motorized complement of Malden Defense Forces that's just patrolling all through our route up to Objective Riptide. Any questions? Staff Sergeant Payne.
What would you like us to do with the Mark 19? Hold fire unless engaged, or engage vehicles only? Stay off buildings?
Yeah, let's go ahead and try and minimize any damage to infrastructure. Other than that, it's going to be at your discretion. One, if you want to have a team dismounted assisting from a 240 standpoint with the team that's on the ground, or if you want to just mount both your vehicles, we're going to leave that discretion to you, but you are in support of that infantry as your primary objective.
Copy.
All right.
I have a comment real quick, sir.
Send it.
The main thing we're looking for here is for you guys to stay in formation. That way there's not one vehicle falling behind or one vehicle getting too far ahead. So maintain your formations. Infantry, maintain your movement. Don't try to run off too quickly. So what do you think the spacing between the infantry and the vehicle should be?
100 meters, 150.
Not even that. It's gonna be about 50 meters. Because if something happens to that driver and that gunner, someone needs to be able to get back to that vehicle quickly and reman it. Because that is our support. We're not going to have 4-1 up on a hill somewhere as our support by fire. It's going to be those vehicles. So vehicles, you should be staying about 50 meters behind the infantry that you're assigned. So if it's your squad, your vehicle should be behind your squad. Make sense? That's all I have, sir.
Winston?
In regard to manning the vehicles, is the full squad mounted up, or is it just enough for driver gunner for the number of vehicles that you have placed for the rifle squads and then everybody else on the ground?
So it's going to, at your discretion, depending on numbers, but we do want at least 4 vehicles from the rifles teams. So we're going to have 6 vehicles total, maybe 5 depending on 4-1. I don't know what your numbers are if you guys are good for 2 vehicles. But so yeah, the rifles 2-1. You're gonna start off. There's 4 vehicles. You can do minimize the who's in those vehicles if you want. Just have skeleton crews across them and have the rest of your forces on the ground. That's your discretion.
Copy.
I would request that if you're going to be on the ground with 2-2, then you're answering to 2-2. Don't send your squad off on its own.
Yeah.
So whatever they're doing, you need to chime in right with that.
Yeah, 2-2 is going to be the support or the lead element until we swap at the checkpoint. If you do have anyone on the ground, yeah, they're going to be supporting that main effort. We're going to be a little hands off in this. We got a full complement of squad HQ. I want to see squad leaders liaising, collaborating on Platoon net, managing each other's formations and requesting things from each other as needed, and leave the micromanagement of the teams and squads to the ASLs. All right. Any further questions?
Who just
Right,
said
I didn't even catch that. All right, 2-1, go ahead and take us out. We're going to the blue arrow for the teleport. We're going to be going to the walk portion.
2-1, let's move.
4-1, 2-2, go ahead and fall in.
All right, 4-1, let's go.
Alpha from up on me.
So when we switch with 2-2,
Yeah.
is it a full dismount?
Yep.
So okay.
Hold on, is
We're manning Vix for the first half, they are for the
is
second.
everyone on your fire team net? Copy. If you see Lim, tell him to get out. I'll see him here. Hey Lim, get on fire team net with Bravo.
Walk.
You're gonna run under Hodos until Wise gets here, if he gets here.
B walk.
Oh wait, you know what I can just do?
It's all messed up, so he's trying to fix it.
No, that's right.
Walk.
I believe Alpha's.
Alright, Charlie, take first
Alpha
and second
has-
Vic if you can.
Copy.
Alright, Alpha has 3 with Schuster.
You've got 4 people,
Lock
yeah?
and load.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Alpha is taking third Vic.
Alpha, we're taking third Vic.
And let's see, Captain, are you with us today?
I am and unassigned.
Oh, understood. You will be with Alpha.
There you go.
Hey, Alpha, I need a second. Yep, I need one of your guys to jump into this other Vic.
Schuster, you volunteered, hop in the other Vic.
in a spare 343.
Schuster, you here?
One of mine isn't working for some ungodly reason.
Alright, Montez, you volunteered. Hop in the other Vic.
Should be.
Let's go.
Are we not technically outside the bar?
It was not closed. Thank you, Paul.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't close the handle?
4-1, your
Schuster,
vehicles
are
are
you here?
to the west.
Oh fuck! You're gonna make me drive Montez?
Alright, Oscar, if you want to just jump into
Schuster, if
one of the
you're here,
picks,
hop
I'm
in
going
the
to jump
gun
on with Charlie.
Mark 19s look so nice.
Copy.
Gimme.
Call
I'm
him
gonna
loaded.
get the third Vic with more Montes.
Copy.
Alpha's all set, ready to go.
Arsenal backs down if anyone does need
Two
it.
ones
If
on
they
one.
have any equipment issues.
No, I just got to close the handle.
Montez, I'm sure you know the drill, but you're answering this one sent until we dismount.
I'll be right back. Let me go change my
negative.
rifle and load out. That way I have more 343.
Copy.
I'm requesting if you guys give me
Okay.
permission.
So, Charlie, your 2 Vics will be the left echelon. Alpha, your 2 Vics are the right echelon with 4-1 filling in between us.
With 4-1 filling between us, so if we're gonna be like the front
Oscar
right-hand
copies.
side
I'll
of
pass
the
that on to Moore. He had to go redo his kit.
Okay, I believe it is. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it.
Where you guys at?
Actual Oscar, are we gonna be utilizing a convoy net?
I do not believe so. We're just going to be on 12.
So acting convoy net is gonna be 12 on the 152.
I mean, I'm going to manage.
It should, yeah.
I'm going to manage the convoy on this net while coordinating with Q2 and 4-1 on 12.
Or 2-1A.
Pick up.
Got so much room.
Oh, Montez.
Not for work, though.
Somebody, no,
Mo
yeah, you
Dust.
can take the front seat, or rather, I can
Go
take
ahead
the front
and sound
seat.
off once you're ready to move.
Alright, yeah, Gunny, we've got room.
That's an affirmative copy for Montez.
We are. We are the far right echelon.
Copy.
Portion of the
We're gonna
wedge.
be the right echelon portion. My Vic's gonna be the front part. You'll be the rear part of the echelon.
4-1, you said. Hey, copy.
Gunny's with us. It means we're gonna die.
Shame on you, Montez.
What?
Asian driver.
What'd I do
no
this
service.
time?
We're gonna die.
Oops, I don't fuck this up.
ASL 4-1's
They are, I
ready.
don't even have
The
GPS.
squad leader may not be being able to be heard.
You ever think that would be a personal
Does that mean
If
you're
you're
set?
driving, you should have a GPS
Affirmative,
automatically
we're
tracked.
Not when it's a.
Roger. Alright, 2-2, go ahead and take us out. We're going to be in platoon column. We're going to be in squad wedges. So vehicles getting a wedge, 2-2 getting a wedge, and we're going to be trailing behind you, 2-2.
Alright, 2-1, go ahead and get in a wedge
You have control of the
facing
formation.
3-2-0.
Let's get in a wedge,
Wedge
so
facing
we'll be
3-2-0.
the front 2 Vics will be
What's
narrow
that?
front,
Radio check,
and
1-2.
then the rear Vic will just stay where it's at behind us. So Hearts follow that Vic next to us.
We're falling in behind 2-2, give them
All assets
about
Hearts follow that
50
Vic.
meters.
There is at least one time
Not
effect
directly
to the
behind it,
left.
but to the right of it.
The intersection marked red 4 marker break.
You interact.
1406 near the grain silo.
Hearts, you should be,
Right.
whoever's
So at least 4
in that lead Alpha Vic should be online with Charlie's
around
lead Vic.
us and around that technical.
Hearts, you need to be online with them to the right. Do
Who's got Hearts in the
Hearts.
in Alpha? Who's in that Vic?
Hearts. I got him. Hearts. Move
He needs to
up
be online with
with
the
the
lead
Charlie Vic to the front.
2-1, contact. It's like one of our team northeast 200 meters, halfway up that slope, and
To
possibly
the
another
right
part
more, you
team
are
on
way
the
too
far.
close.
Copies. 2-1, be advised, eyes on contact 3030 on that HE, where that's landing.
300.
They're to engage.
030.
Contact 011, 400 meters, tree line.
Alright, shift more to the left. Yep, right there.
Be
It's fine.
advised, Odos went down in front of the left Vic.
Keep on going, you're good. Keep on going.
I was waiting for the infantry a little bit up ahead.
Slow it down a little bit. Just don't go so fast. Go to the left. Yep, right there. Just hold this bearing right here for now.
Watch out, bro.
All assets on 2, be advised at objective Riptide there is one times mechanized armor piece there. Unsure exactly what it is.
Be advised, 1 times mechanized armor piece at objective Riptide. We will be on the ground for that portion, so keep your eyes peeled, but just keep that in the back of your brain for now.
Alpha copies. Go to the left, Tarts. Yes, you're not gonna be able to traverse through that fucking wedge.
Alright,
if you have to get back on the road, we just went through the draw here.
Yeah, copy. We're gonna kind of keep off to the left side here, so we don't go down that slope.
Kind of
We're
front
about
of
150 from him, so.
him. Beep at him, cut in front of him.
Alright,
You gotta go in front of him. Now go to the right.
Stay off to the left side here a little bit.
Yeah, go to the right, yep, there you go.
R2, you got contacts left side of the road by the,
Contact left side of the road, half broken wall. Do you want to get those vehicles online? Skirmisher online.
Vehicle, skirmisher online. Far Vic is going to
skirmish
be
left or right?
online with the 3rd Vic. We're staying right where we're at, 2nd Vic.
4-1, be advised, the RO just lost connection. I'm not sure I follow
Most
that
right,
question.
Vic, go up a little bit farther. Watch out for infantry in front of you.
That's a negative. I've got, personnel within 20 meters.
Copy.
Contact 330, 200 meters out. Contact 330, 200 out.
Contact 330, 200 out. Just keep scanning your sectors for now. Alright, slip back a little bit.
Go on, hold Dix, hold Dix. We're starting to encroach on infantry. Come on, copies.
Roll and Loco.
That's a loco.
Here, 4-1, interrogator, are you guys currently in contact?
West of the compound, about 150 meters out.
2-1's gonna reorient west with their leftmost Vix. 2-1, Charlie, get your Vix facing out to the west here. Let's support 2-2.
Alpha, keep scanning. Keep your sector scanning northeast to southeast.
Charlie, Rose, we're reversing, getting a different angle. Two, 1, 2.
Send for 2-2.
2-1. Do you have eyes on any contacts out to that west, or are they all down?
Negative. Looks like the contacts have been cleared. We're clear to move from this compound. Over.
2-1 copies. We're reorienting, getting back in a wedge. Go on, form back up in a wedge facing northeast.
Alpha, be ready to move back out when Charlie gets rearranged on us.
Pick up.
Alpha copies, waiting for Charlie to form back up, ready to move.
Charlie is set. 2-1 set, ready to move.
Don't move yet. Don't move yet.
Just fix this formation on the move, so the middle 2 Vics, once we push out, go ahead and
So hard
push
to
out,
remember,
and we'll
be
form up on the left
online
and right.
with the Vic closest to us.
Roland's ready.
To the right, up the left of us.
To the right, directly to the left of us. The one that says Sergeant Rose on it. We have to be online with them.
Where you from?
So just
Alright, they're pushing out.
go,
Let's go.
go.
Looks like 2-2 is moving.
Be online with them a little bit more to the right.
Hey,
And that's where we are. It's like a V. We're the point of the V. It's like an upside down V. We're the point of it.
Maintain this distance and out from you.
Okay, alright.
Maintain this distance from ground infantry so we don't encroach on them.
We're to maintain this distance from ground infantry, not to encroach on them. If you start encroaching, call it up.
Gonna watch the rear security.
Go copies. Roger. Let's fix the spacing on this a little bit. We're a little tight.
Technical 150 north.
Shift
Technical
right a little bit.
150
Shift
meters
right a little
north.
bit. Probably about 10 meters right.
Is in contact northeast.
Form skirmish on line.
Scattered infantry and a technical 150 meters.
Infantry northeast and
Skirmisher
technical
online. Floor
north.
skirmisher online.
Is on technical 006.
Technical 006. Most right side, Vic. You should be point. We should be in the middle, and so on and so forth.
I have to wait.
Yep, there you go. Yep, go. You're good. Actual, this is Alpha. We're encroaching on infantry at this time. Gonna have to halt for spacing.
2-1, this is 2-2. I have Bravo and
Halt for
Charlie
spacing,
clear a
Alpha.
compound north, and Charlie holding a position east.
So our copies, we're holding our VIX here.
Gun face 044. Watch that tree line. Schuster, you copy?
Say again.
044. Watch that tree line.
Do you want to go ahead and form a wedge right now, for now?
Form a wedge back up. Most right side, Vic, stay where you're at. We're gonna move up a little bit. Move up a little bit. Right there is fine.
Good.
Remember, move out. We're gonna move out in this formation and maintain this spacing to the best of our ability.
Alright, 2-1, looks like 2-2, break technical 050, 050.
050 technical.
He's down.
He is
Alright,
down.
2-2's pushed out, let's move. 2-1's picking up and moving.
We're moving out. Move out of the formation. Most right side, Vic, make sure you're watching our flank.
Roger.
Hearts, what are you doing?
Rocks.
Okay, go. Two one has to move through the rocks, due to rocks.
Negative.
Alright, form back up.
2-1, don't push too far, we're encroaching on friendlies.
Watch 022.
2-1, this is 2-2, be advised. We're taking contact northeast past the compound about 100 meters. No visual, over.
2-1 copies, we're holding up short just behind your infantry. We've got a fire team right in front of us. Alright, 2-1, let's push out. 2-1's
Alright,
moving
we're
out.
pushing back out.
Falling in behind
And
2-2. and
wedge.
Romeo Papa 12.
Region Lima Charlie 12.
You ready for teleport?
I am ready for teleport.
Copy, stand by. 2-1-2-2 reported they were taking contact beyond the compound north.
Hey,
Far right Vic is shifting around the fire.
West.
Copy.
Anywhere from 150 meters to 300 meters, over.
Copy, out there.
2-2 copies.
Gunner suppressed, tree line 352.
Loading.
hold fire for now.
Hands up.
Archer 2, hold fire, hold fire.
Hold fire, hold fire.
2-1, let's get a full dismount. 2-2, go.
2-1, full dismount.
Full dismount.
Get oriented, looking to the northeast.
Engine off, full dismount.
2-1, lock and load. Let's get a squad wedge
Lock and
oriented to the
wedge.
northeast.
Squad wedge to the northeast.
Bearing 050.
Fire team wedge.
Advise there's movement. I think that's contacts 018 just down this hill.
Yeah, copy. They're set to hold
Sorry, we're
fire,
taking.
so we should be okay.
Figuring that out. Wait one. Let's set up on the stone wall over here.
Let's not push out, Alpha. Let's not push
Never
out. We're
mind.
just
Hold
forming.
right here. Hold right here. Never mind. Stay right here. Alpha copies. Oh, let's get security to the northwest and northeast at this time. Let's get a nice little perimeter going.
One's ready to go.
I got EI patrol bearing 9, 4 of them.
Patrol bearing 9 of Alpha's position.
Copy. Bearing 8 right to left.
Charlie, go ahead and halt right there.
2-1, sending you a fill-in.
2-1 copies. Yeah, I was just pushing Charlie up to give convoy some room.
What range is that, Montas?
Copy. About 150, 100.
100 meters to the north. Alpha has a patrol.
Is it marked on C-tab?
Negative.
Mark it up.
Marked on C-tab.
Which team would you like me to fill in with?
Copy, thank you.
Stand by.
Actual for us.
Done.
Where do you want this filling?
We have
Montes,
enough
hold where you're at.
people to
Don't
break
go
down
any
into a third team. Give Schuster a team back.
To actual 4-1 interrogative. We holding for something?
Yeah, affirm. I'll send him to Schuster.
We are holding for 2-1 and 2-2 to switch roles.
Roger.
2-1, 2-2.
Schuster, go ahead and meet up on me.
2-1's currently getting a third fire team situated now that we have that fill-in, but we should be ready to move in about 30 seconds.
2-2, you all mounted.
2 is all mounted.
Roger, 2-1, once you're set, go ahead and
Alright,
move
lost
off,
eyes on
and
them.
2-2, just go ahead and fall in behind. We'll go
Copy.
ahead.
2-1, let me know when we're ready to move.
A platoon column, squad wedges, and then we'll go ahead and move online once we start getting into contact again.
4-1, welcome.
2-1, welcome.
Wait one, I believe we're waiting to Charlie get formed up.
2 copies.
Yes, he is somewhere. Schuster, we good?
4-1's got eyes on enemy fire team moving east to west, bearing 30, 200 meters out.
Do you have a C-tab? I do not have a C-tab. That's the only thing I'm missing.
Actual, this is Oscar. Schuster does not have the Samsung device.
Alright, just push out.
Alright.
2-1's gonna
020 far out.
I'll stick next to them so that
fire team 600 meters
Yep,
out.
2 fire
Get an
teams.
MG to engage it.
Copy. We're gonna push out in a wedge.
Alpha, let's go.
RTW point.
Moving 050.
Moving 060 060.
Troubleshooting a drone issue. Do not run that drone over.
I'll be right hand side. Montez left. Coco rear, I guess.
Oh, 3-2.
200 reports. Oh, looks like vehicles are engaging.
4-1's engaging enemy's fire team.
Keep on moving until we get shot at.
2-1, enemy fire team
Eyes
015
on, contact
Charlie. Let's
033.
get some shots on him.
Enemy 033 of Alpha's position engaging. Light him up.
One reports enemy 033, about 100 meters.
Two, keep those vehicles rolling. Don't stop.
Keep moving. Shoot him move. Shoot him move. Start bounding. Start bounding. Me and Monta's group. Hearts and Coco.
Is that an enemy vehicle front somewhere?
A-firm, that's enemy tank.
Sounds it.
APC, front.
200 reports possible
Where?
motorized or mechanized.
Where?
Northeast sounded about 400
Oh,
meters
eyes
out.
on. What's the range on that? Give me a range.
Shit. 350?
Contact
Do
020.
you have a
Autocannon.
binos? Yeah, binos?
2-1, find cover.
Fuck, hang on. I will fucking range it.
200 reports vehicle of some sort with an auto cannon. Currently 065, gonna mark on CTAP shortly.
460.
062, gonna hit this building for cover.
Clear my back glass. Clear my back glass. This is gonna be a little bit of a shot, but fuck it.
Just where you at?
Yeah, where's that fucker at? He wants smoke. I can't see him. I see him. I see him.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Where are you?
Rocket. Clear my back glass. My back glass clear.
Alright, I'm
Clear
sending
my back
Coco
glass.
to you.
Rocket. Guys. Who has AT?
Alright, vehicles marked on CTAP.
Hearts. Vehicle moving. Hearts, vehicle. 076. Engage. I'll give you range. 332. Clear back west. You're clear. 332 range. Shoot him.
Disabled, I got it.
332 range. Shoot him. Mark, shoot him. Short. Alpha, we're pushing up. 040 to the structure by Charlie.
Come on, give me an ace report.
Alpha is all green.
Bravo's all green. Charlie, green, yellow on each. Copy.
Correction, Alpha is black on AT.
This is Lance Corporal St. Hilaire requesting reinsert.
Copy, St. Hilaire.
2-1's ace report is green, yellow. Correction, yellow, green, yellow on HE and AT.
Alpha, get formed up on this
Left.
brick wall.
Yellow, green, yellow on HE and AT.
4-1, yellow, green, over.
2-1's continuing to push. We're taking sporadic contact off to the north side, but no eyes on anything else. Keep moving.
Hard stronger.
I got smoke out at 017, approximately 200 meters.
Got an RPG team bar near that water tower,
4-1,
60.
if you got eyes, there's some white smoke.
Copy, eyes on.
010, roughly. That is not friendly thrown.
Copy, we're moving out. Let's move across this field.
There's 4-1 is suppressing that white smoke off to the 010. Watch yourself. Send Apollo.
We got 1 times EPW.
Copy. Where are you?
Right down formation.
2, this is 2-1 on 12.
Enemy RPG team by that water tower off in the distance.
We've
060.
got 1 times EPW on my Apollo's position. Are we going to throw him in back or should we just leave him?
What do we want to do with actual? I don't have much space in the VIX.
I'll fix this formation.
Throw
Montes
him
this
in
point.
the,
Hurts
throw him
you
in the
right.
Charlie Vic.
Get to this
Yeah, throw him on a
structure
Vic
to
there,
the
Apollo.
30 second.
Throw him in one of the Vics.
Raj, will do.
Keep on moving past it.
2-2, Papa 12.
Send for 2-2 pop-up.
2-2, make sure you move these Vics up. You're getting too far from the infantry. You should be within 50 meters.
Alright, he is in a vehicle.
Correct.
Copy, Apollo.
Alright,
Catch
still
up
more
when
to
you
the
can.
right.
Raj,
There
will
you
do.
go.
contact reports whenever you guys have them, so I can direct 2-2.
Alpha copies.
Do you want us to do with this small compound? Do you want us to go through it or just
Montez, go combat pace.
soft clear.
Did I gun up?
Yeah, gun him. There you go.
Charlie's gonna be taken.
Hey, Charlie, can you hold when you get to a safe spot?
Contact first 058.
Charlie has
Contact
contact inside of this compound.
086. Charlie spacing. Charlie, you're spacing. Charlie spacing. Charlie, you're spacing.
Is engaging contact inside this compound.
Go outside the compound. Stay outside the compound.
Side.
Keep on moving east. Keep on moving east. Outside of the
4-1,
compound.
you got an AT team up the hill behind you.
4-1 copies.
Charlie's soft clear to this compound.
Watch the right. Watch the southern flank. Watch the southern flank. Alpha is all green. Pushed past the compound. Almost to OBJ. Riptide.
026.
Copy, be advised, Romeo did report something mechanized
Hold
there.
up at this rock wall. Hold up at the rock wall until Charlie catches up. Get eyes out southeast. Get eyes out southeast.
200 reports, eyes on a dish come on the southwest side of OBJ Riptide, currently unmanned.
Eyes on a fucking tank 003 or some sort of heavy armored vehicle behind a stone wall underneath the shaded crate thing.
Copy, under the little shed thing, the awning.
A-firm, yeah. Also another one moved out. There's
200
multiple.
reports, possible MBT coming north to south outside the compound.
That wasn't the MPT, there's another one as well. It's rushing our lines, rushing our lines.
Find cover,
Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Do not get enveloped by that. Pull back. Vehicles, tank, fucking northeast. Pull back, Alpha, pull back. I recommend we pull back into the compound behind us to the west.
Hey, firm, pull back. One's pulling back into the compound off to the southwest of OBJ Riptide. Dismounts.
Form up defenses northeast of this perimeter.
Mister, what's your status?
Okay, dismount.
Hearts, are you still up?
Coco, find,
Yeah, I'm still up.
Coco had to find cover. He's right
Montez, you
beside the
still
wall
up?
of the compound. We're trying to fall back now.
Green.
Stop, you guys are isolated out there, so try to hunker down. All teams, give me an ace report.
Bravo's green.
Green, black on HA.
Alpha is yellow, green, yellow, black on AT.
Vic is decreed,
Back,
disabled.
push back up to where we were. Push back up to where we were.
Alright, 2-1's continuing the push into OBJ Riptide.
Sure.
Papa 2-1, reporting yellow, green, yellow, black on
Let's keep keep on pushing northeast along this little rock wall.
I'm hearing another vehicle.
Corrections.
Hey, I got audible on another vehicle, 00 degrees.
Reaching into objective Riptide, hold security down the MSR east.
We have another one of those dicks at the compound. Another BMP inside the compound on the north side by the Charlie has no HA. Structure.
Opening right side on the fence.
Get on her, get on her. Get on her, go.
An advisement, those are not BMPs.
We have an EAT in 2-1 right now.
Negative.
Alpha is all black on AT.
So want to keep clearing. Let's push and clear these barracks buildings. I'm going to hold security here with Charlie on the north side.
Alpha copies.
2-2 Ace report, yellow, green, black.
2-1 Ace report, yellow, green, black on AT, black, or
Friendly,
red on
friendly,
HE.
friendly.
And we are currently clearing the southeast side of OBJ. Riptide will continue into the north shortly.
Good. Tagging.
418, yellow, green, green, holding southwest objective.
Keep on clearing, make sure you're tagging buildings as you clear. Fuck, shots fired.
Use your vehicles around that comp.
Hold fire, hold fire, hold fire, hold fire. Don't shoot him, don't shoot him. Keep on clearing. Hands up, hands up!
That's what I'm gonna do.
Make sure.
Proper cop technique right there, Christensen.
Yep. Hey man, if you can take him alive, man. I'm used to the Colombians where you're supposed to try to take him, man. Train how you fight, train how you fight.
You guys take prisoners?
In Colombia, yeah, you're supposed to be in Colombia, remember?
2-1's pushing into the northern, smaller compound.
That's what we do.
2 on push, let's go.
Keep on pushing. Bravo, push, we got you covered. Montez, where you at?
I'm with more.
Copy.
Alright. Nice. Pushing in. Holding stairs.
We're with you, Bravo. Bravo, go get this bottom floor. We're holding the staircase until you get back.
Can someone scare this guy?
Hearts, go with him. Hearts, go with him. I'm holding the staircase.
West northwest of objective outside.
For sake, please. Defense, please. Thank you.
Do we have 3 on here? Alright, 3 going upstairs, 3
One, once we
clearing
clear this
moving.
compound, establish 188 security east side of the complex. Disregard index.
In the field to the west.
Going straight, moving.
Meet up in the field to the west.
Index.
Reference green smoke.
Index apparently. Index. Reference green smoke to the
It's really south of our
index. Reference green smoke south of our position.
Hard
Meet
2,
up.
shut off all vehicles. Hard dismount. Full dismount, excuse me.
Watch out for the crazy vehicle.
Condition 4.
Man, that was the walk? That was
Condition
hella
4.
fun.
If you're rearming your kit, don't reload your kit. Just grab mags and HE.
4-1's all here, LG.
Hearts, make sure you grab your ATC.
One, we all here.
Romantic.
Alpha's all here, ready to go.
I'll run the 15th radio.
Alright, 2-1's all here.
4-1.
All here.
2-2.
Give me 1 sec, get Gunny.
Copy.
It's Bravo 2.
Charlie.
Nope, good.
Oh, 2-2's all here, Gunny.
Alright. Alright, overall, things look pretty good. 2-2, your squad wedge was a little messy kind of on that first portion while you guys were getting sorted, but once we got into contact, movement looked pretty well coordinated. 2-1, 4-1, great job supporting through that. One critique I would have is once 2-2 got on that compound up by that T intersection, you guys did hang back a little far. Probably would have been better for you guys to set up blocking positions on that MSR and just help them cordon off that compound and hold security while they cleared through that. Moving through with, after we swapped roles and proceeded over to the objective over here, 2-2, you guys were a little bunched up with the vehicles afterwards, but you guys addressed that and didn't really see any issues further on. Great reaction to contact through both modules here, and 2-2, great reaction as well. I saw you guys dismounting your AT gunners several times to help support 2-1 with some of those APCs. Gunny?
Just have a couple of questions. So 2-1, when you got to that compound, that vehicle rolled up. It took a while for you to get AT on it. Is there a particular reason why?
Yeah, our the element that was up front at that point was black on 18, so we had to get somebody out that was basically pulling up the rear at that moment.
Copy that. Also, I was actually watching that Warrior or whatever the hell that tracked vehicle is. There was rifle fire going at that. Make sure you're not firing at an armored vehicle with regular rifles. Even a 50 cal is going to have a hard time cutting through that. So keep your rifle fire to you, because all you're going to do is give away your position. If that thing turns its turret on you with its machine gun, it's going to mow you down. So do not fire at armored vehicles with rifles and pistols and anything that can't really damage it, because all you're doing is giving away your position and wasting ammo.
Mark 19 wasn't even damaging it, so
Right.
make sure you prioritize getting AT on those. Don't blow through your ammo. Just get hold down positions. 2-2, you guys did do a really good job of reacting to the second and third APCs here. You guys got cover and hold down positions with the vehicles and didn't unnecessarily expose yourself. And 4-2, while the Mark 19 isn't super effective, it does help. Arma AI aside, it does help suppress the vehicle a bit, and at least things a little less. Definitely hurts their awareness. But overall, good reaction to that. Just try to get those AT sticks on it.
2-2, there were several times where some of your vehicles kind of fell behind. I couldn't tell if it was 2-2's vehicles or 4-1's vehicles, but make sure you're trying to keep those vehicles within that 50 meters. Remember when 2-1 grabbed a hostage or a possible HVI, there wasn't a vehicle anywhere near them to take that hostage away from them. So they were actually running out in the open field trying to escort a HVI, possible HVI. So make sure you keep those vehicles within 50 meters of each other. Again, these guys were not shooting back. Did any of you encounter anybody shooting back? I'll take that as a no.
Yep. Awesome. We were trying something a little new. I think overall, I'm gonna kind of, does everyone have a general consensus? It was a little nicer not using VR targets. We saw some good reaction to contact. Gave you guys a little more pressure when you saw an AT guy or a machine gunner or something like that versus just a VR entity.
Yeah, I preferred it.
It was great.
Yeah, the VR guys just gonna run around like civilians as soon as the shooting starts.
So I hate it. So yeah, tried something a little different tonight. Glad it worked out.
And that's all I had, sir.
All right. Squads, you guys have any...
Negative for 2-1.
Negative for 2-2.
Negative for 4-1.
Roger. Yeah, Fall, they're on forced hold fire. I didn't witness them throwing any grenades. All the smoke grenades that were thrown were me just sneaking up on you guys and making myself known in some way because I was in an engagement distance.
During 2-2's first assault on foot, a grenade went off not far enough to injure us, but I did see shrapnel injure one of my teammates, which I
Are you 100% sure that wasn't the Mark 19 or one of your own squad grenades going up?
I don't believe so. I didn't hear any report. It was just an explosion.
Okay.
I yelled that I was throwing a grenade. So it was me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I said I was throwing a grenade. You just might not have heard it.
Well, shit, you didn't have to admit it in front of the entire platoon.
Well, I'm gonna admit it. I'm not gonna make you
All right,
look
it, guys.
I'd rather be the asshole.
The correct designation for the vehicles we were facing are IFVs, infantry fighting vehicles, and 20 Mike will damage their sights and make their fighting capabilities less efficient. If you do light them up, it'll damage their optics and their thermals and such.
On the Warriors?
A-firm, or any type of IFV or BMP or APC of that sort.
I can say I was driving the Warrior to get them into a hold down position, and they were not. I mean, the Mark 19s were hitting directly on top of the vehicle, and it was taking 0 damage. So it could just be that model. Potentially, the Warriors might just be a little more have a little better armor. But yeah, generally, if you're especially if it is a light armored vehicle like a BTR or something like that, go ham. Like put the M2 on that, put the Mark 19 on that. But when you have these little heavier armor, you're gonna have a bad time. All right, Sergeant Swenson. All right, so I need the squad leaders over here to the southwest. We got armory boxes over here to the east. Everyone, go ahead, rearm. Squad leaders on me.
Alpha, you heard this man. Go ahead, rearm. Yeah, what's up?
What do I need to be carrying? Because I think you already have All I did was grab just a base rifleman loadout.
Oh, okay. Do you want to head and check off me real quick?
I already am.
No,
I'm in your check.
No, you're not. You checked off. No, you're not. You're not in my group. At least not to me, anyways.
It's weird. Yeah, because I did it off of Montez.
It doesn't say you're in my group, but go ahead.
Yeah, I have to leave the group and rejoin it then.
It's fine. Go ahead, please.
I was
Because
like,
for me, it's
How
not
about now?
showing up.
You see
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I see you now. Go ahead and go blue, with Montez. And
was.
yeah, oh, okay, my bad. You were not showing up. Can you hear me on radio?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been talking to you.
Oh, okay. I heard you talking back, but if you want to go Grenadier, that's what we're lacking.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, this
Got
one.
kicked out of the meeting.
You got kicked out? Oh my god. Why did they kick you out? Montez, you're still
Captain.
AR, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Something
Okay,
you
dope.
might want to pass along to the JTAX. I just found out about the drone. If you get kicked out for some reason and reconnect to the drone, it sucks the battery life out of the drone.
You enjoying yourself, Shaq?
So in their loadout, yeah,
You enjoying
carry
yourself?
Extra, battery for when that happens.
Good times.
Yeah. Hang on, Shaq. Come over here real quick.
Never mind then. I'm
should,
dumb.
though.
Yeah, because I just figured out
So one thing that I will say.
Hey, Christensen, do you prefer
is,
the M320 or 203 with
one
the
second.
M203?
I prefer the M320 if you wouldn't mind carrying that as a sidearm.
I don't know. I do not mind carrying that for
One
you,
thing that
Christensen.
I would say as a NCO is just make sure you police the lines a little bit more, because I've been seeing people getting a lot more lax in a lot of different things, and I think it would be better coming from you than from me if you're catching my drift.
Talk to me, huh? What the hell?
Yeah, I tend to kind of
I just ended up over there because I was
not
following you.
try to micromanage that, but I mean, I appreciate your help with it.
Jesus, what the fuck?
You probably just beat me to the punch half the time. But I kind of, you know,
Well, I have been.
I don't know.
Did work for 2 weeks.
Maybe I don't look at it the same way, like as serious. But if you don't feel comfortable doing it, then don't do it.
945.
Copy. Okay. No, I'll continue. I just didn't know if it's. I'll continue doing it. I just didn't know if it was something that I just bring it to your attention.
Channel about the road.
What's up, smiley face?
I'll try to take more initiative on that.
I thought it was funny.
You know, that's just one of those things I get. I'm really just like looking for attendance. I'm not really paying attention to. Now Switzerland was there, and I was, you know, in that role where I had the freedom to sort of like pay attention to how people are dressed and whatnot. Because a lot of times I'm just looking at the attendance roster and seeing who's here and who's not, and who signed up and who declined. So I'm not even looking at the game. I don't see a lot of that stuff, and then I hear you talking. So then I jump back in to see what's going on, and you're already on it. So if it's you know, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. And if it comes back on me, if it comes back on anybody, it's going to come back on me, and then I'll have to deal with that. So, you know, I'll try to do the best I can. I'll try to take more initiative in that respect. But if Swenson's not there and I have to pay attention, I'm more worried about like people being on time than I am what their outfit looks like specifically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got you.
I can see it.
I was just more saying bringing it to your
But
attention.
I appreciate the help.
Yeah.
100%. You know what I mean? That's good shit. It's good that we watch each other's backs. You know. I don't think anybody looks down on it.
Talking about people, making sure people have the right things on, like making sure they have iPro on, making sure they have the right helmets on, making sure they have the right things.
Face paint.
Yes.
Also, another
making
thing
sure they have their patches on the right way. Rose.
Another thing too, you know, I don't try to micromanage the fire teams. The fire teams can manage their own teams, and then I address the fire teams. So, you know what I mean? I don't want to go around to each individual and be like, you know, how are you dressed? Let me check you out.
There's nothing
you know what I
wrong
mean?
with me. You will walk all day long.
You're...
If a person, as example, if a person comes into a fire team and they're not dressed properly and their fire team doesn't police that, then as a ASL or even a squad lead, we would police the fire team leader,
Gotcha.
not the fire team.
Copy. Hey, Rose, yeah, your patch isn't showing up because when you went and redid your outfit...
I did the thing as well.
You sure?
100%. I literally just did it.
Probably why.
Okay.
It's just this game, dude. Like, I try.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
If you do it again, I guarantee it works.
I'm on normal, so it
Put
don't
money.
matter.
Wait.
I don't give a
I put
Who's
money.
got the Moz in our? Who generally has the Moz in our
I don't
squad?
give two shits. I'm an RO.
I was
I'm
just
the
track.
RO. I don't.
It
I don't
usually
fall in- I don't
shifts, to
fall
be
into
honest,
their command,
between
and I don't
Alpha
Who had
and
it last
Nisha.
full train?
I just
Alpha.
have a radio.
Can we keep it?
Alpha. All right, I'll give it to
and
Charlie.
deal with it that way.
Okay.
Charlie, you guys got Moss?
You want us DMR then?
Alpha DMR, and if we have any leftovers, we'll consider M32.
Yeah, I think we have a Bravo team. Montez, go grab DMR. Go get your DMR loadout, or just get your rifle. Just get your rifle.
I mean, that's really all the DMR loadout is.
Female faces.
So you want Montes to get DMR?
Yes, Montez to grab DMR.
I don't like being a man. I'm not a man.
Just switch for his DMR loadout, or his rifle, not loadout. I just want the rifle. Keep his AR loadout.
All right, where is? Okay.
Nope. Fuck about it.
Because I was fucking full zoomed in on them as they were talking that shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am streaming you, and that was audible.
Yep. Oh, bro, you have to send that in the fucking Discord, please.
Why not? I think.
Shut up, nerd.
Giga Chad.
I don't care if I burn out the tubes.
Keep on moving down.
Montez. What?
I want to set Rose on fire.
What is it?
I'm not 100% sure, actually.
No, in real life.
Good shit.
What?
God gives the silliest challenges to his funniest of clowns.
Where do we want the
Ready to check retreat.
We're moving along these 3 routes, is that right?
Sorry, you just want F75?
That Fall Guy is a very handsome looking man.
He also got killed by a scab, but like a fucking loser. So.
Thank you.
No, we're talking
Appreciate
about
that.
that's the other hole in front of us.
Kill yourself.
That one's hot as fuck.
Glorious beard.
I think from the phase lines, we probably have to
This one, I like this.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, bring it in closer, please.
Question for Alpha: do you guys know
You ever meet him in
why
your life? Just
that
grab a hold
warrior
of
over
his
there's
beard and be
classified
like,
as an
so
IFV and not an
Oh,
APC?
does he offer free rides?
Huh?
I do not know.
Classification for an IF. Oh shit, my bad. Classification for an IFV is that it has a turret and that it's tracked.
IH2 or some shit.
So as long as it has a turret and an autocannon and it's tracked, it's an IFV.
He did.
Very much mumbled under the breath.
Is it true that none of that stuff fired at us? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, none of it did.
Yeah, none of it fired back.
No, Montez, you should have probably blown up like a while.
Yeah, with you on top of that damn rock still.
Then Christensen stopped in the middle of the field of fire's law, so.
And missed, sadly.
Yeah, and missed. We got
I love it.
parked right behind us that didn't go boom. You know, there's all kinds of variables.
Yeah, it's like top attack and smoke launcher.
Hey, did you grab a new law?
It just basically creates a whole new game.
Okay.
Ass voice. Dude, hey,
It was
Coco.
actually 7.
Coco. A fucking Schuster has like puberty chained up in his closet and he just beats it every weekend.
Yeah. That's the narrator.
Give me more.
He can narrate a story with his voice.
He just showed up one day and he said, "You're my bitch."
Dude, if Schuster asked me to do anything, I would do it.
Okay.
I'm an independent woman now, Riz.
Anymore.
Two one on me, to the north.
Alpha on me.
We're heading to the north.
Great fucking job, ASLs. Thanks for getting everyone in line.
Over here,
Yeah.
over here.
Block 3.
Reveille,
16.
Reveille.
Then you're gonna need to be on 12 and 10.
Copy.
Right down to the right, guys.
You want gaggle fuck on me real quick?
Dignity.
Alright, Shackford, you have the squad. I am leading platoon. Reference C-tab and or map. We are looking southwest to run start. 2-1 will be manning the VIX. 2-2 will be the infantry in front of you guys. So there will be an arsenal with resupply bags. I want every vehicle to have a resupply bag in it. Drivers, it is up to you, or rather vehicle commanders, it is up to you to coordinate that with your driver. We're going to be pushing along the green route, kind of using terrain as we can. There's a couple of very steep spots, so do your best to maintain formation. We're going to push the phase line water, get eyes on north. If you have a C-tab, you will see there are a couple of Orbat markers, some OP4 markers. We are facing the Malden Defense Forces. They are a motorized force, technicals, things of that nature. The objective Tsunami is a fob, but the other Orbat markers are some like patrols, but they are entrenched. They've got like patrol towers and things like that. No civilian considerations. So, you know, vehicles, light, whatever you can up. Any questions?
Yes. With the vehicles regarding them, are we going to split up the fire team so we have more vehicles, or are we going to just be in one vehicle as a fire team?
No, we're gonna need to split up.
Copy.
So, fire team leaders, I would prefer your 2 IC to be commander of one, you're the commander of another, and then, you know, fill out as possible with driver and gunner.
We're going to need at least 3 vehicles because the infantry is going to be following 3 different paths, so 1 vehicle per path.
Right. We're going to do that. Copy. It's really, other than QRF, the go-to question.
Oh, so once we hit Tsunami, 4-1 is going to post up security on Hill 216. 2-1, once infantry has basically breached Tsunami, go ahead and push your VIX to the north side of Tsunami. There's kind of a clearing right there, and create a blocking force, and any QRFs, you know, by the time we reach Tsunami, are going to be coming from the north. So you're going to be setting up a blocking force just north of Tsunami, and 4-1 will set up a dismounted MG team up on 216. That makes sense? Okay. Yep, go ahead.
4-1, we're teleporting through, over.
Coco's question.
Are these alternate routes, or are we just...
Shaq, you're really quiet.
They're not alternate routes, 2-2, so those hillsides, basically we're on a very long finger with, like the peninsula is very steep off both sides of that ASR. Right. So 2-2 is going to have teams kind of following those to get eyes down into those steep downslopes. So each 2-2 team will need a Vic behind them, providing support. The ones on the outer edges obviously don't go rolling down a hill.
Copy.
Is there any dismount point for 2-1? Or are we
No.
just staying in the VIX?
You'll be staying in VIX the whole run.
Yeah, your support. Any further questions?
Negative.
All right. Once we are clear to push through the blue teleporter to the run start, go ahead, Shaq. You've got the squad. Make sure I've got resupply bags in each Vic.
Got it. We'll do.
Make sure they unload them in the VIC, not just put the bag in there, because that will not save. Get used to that.
Are you bleeding hall?
Ah.
You are bleeding hall.
2-1. Let's go.
I'm not.
Over here.
Chest is bleeding.
I am.
Oh, fine, me.
Coco, did you have a question?
Ouch.
No.
Alright, 2-1, let's get over here. Fire teams, grab your guys. I need a head count for each team.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly mess with my comms so I can handle you.
Charlie is 4.
Alpha has 4.
Alright, what's the plan here?
Alpha has 4.
Alright. Schuster, you got. I want. Let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Christensen, where are you? Okay, Christensen, you got 3, right?
I got 4.
4? Who are your 4 guys?
Hearts, Montez, Moore.
Okay, got it. All right, Schuster, I will ride in the middle Vic with you. Rose, I want your team on the right flank if we're forming wedges.
Copy, yellow line.
And Christensen on the left flank for wedges.
Red line.
Make sure you're staying 50 meters out. Make sure your fire team leaders, you got your guys grabbing that bag and unloading it into the vehicles. And make sure we're staying in communication with one another. Fire teams communicate with one another, stuff like that. I don't think we're going to have to dismount for any of this, so keep your heads on the swivel if you're in a turret. Call out your contacts and all of that kind of good jazz. And I think we're good to go. Slade, you want to ride with me?
Would there be an issue to grab a bag right now? Just grab the kit. We're ready to go.
No, go ahead. If you each fire team grab a bag and get that ready to go.
Hearts, go grab a bag real quick.
Which bag? Which bag?
Here, I'll throw it on the ground for you.
How to do this shit.
Yep. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab that funny kit. You're going to drop the bag on the ground.
Right.
I have my own kit because I trust mine. And then you're going to. I love you. Then you're going to grab your normal kit. And then once you grab your kit,
grab that bag on the ground, yes.
And then you go to the funny self-interact. Put your bag on your chest and then grab this guy.
Okay, how do you do that?
So self-interact.
Self-interact.
Yeah.
Equipment.
Oh, you
put
grabbed
that
my
back
bag.
on chest.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Oh,
You don't have them.
I thought you wanted me to grab this.
Oh, no, Strauss grabbed it for me. That's funny.
Well, there's a
Here, I
bag
got
there.
it. I'll throw up your shit.
I'll just throw it in his Vic.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was like,
we're gonna
no,
be
it's
all in
not
the same
that
Vic,
bad,
aren't we?
dropped.
Negative. We're gonna split up a little bit.
Oh, okay. I just thought he said.
I gotta reset all my radios and shit now. Fuck.
Hey.
We're confusing.
Drawing. Do you have a backpack on chest?
Sleeping on Montez.
Okay, so if we have to split up, Maury, you're gonna be commander of Vic 2. Montez, you're gonna be driver in that. Okay, never mind. Sorry, Maury.
Once you guys got everything
Hearts, you're gonna
figured
be
out,
commander of Vic 2.
backpack on chest and all that good stuff.
Maury, you're
Go
gonna be
ahead and line
driver
up
with
on the blue teleporter
Hearts.
arrow.
Montez, you'll be driver with me and or gunner. We'll see how it goes.
Oh,
Alright, we're going over to
Shaq
blue
just confirmed
teleporter.
we don't have to. We only have one Vic.
Oh, we only have one Vic? Okay, dope. Never mind then. Alright, dope.
Yeah, see, you heard the same thing I did.
We have 3 vehicles. What are you talking about?
No, I know. He heard the same thing I did, and that's why I was like, how many? We're good.
Teleporting to run.
Teleport to run.
Teleporting to run. To run.
Coco, get up here with your fire. Oh, never mind. Okay.
I am slow. So I'm driving, or
Yes, well, it seems like you'll be driving, but we'll see. We're gonna
Okay.
be on the western side. Western side vehicle,
Western
red
side,
line.
Western side. I'll just follow you
Alright,
to the Vic.
weapons out, lock and load.
Yep.
Get up, Schuster.
Weapons out, lock and load, safety's on.
Boot.
Lock and load. Safety on.
What's a safety?
It's
Condition
left.
one. Control tilt.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, wait, that's not it.
Left control tilt. Yes, it is. It should be your
There it is.
safety. Yep.
Control F as well, yes. Again, run, teleport.
Teleport to Ryan, boys.
First, I have to throw the bag in the back of the Vic.
Teleport to run.
Oh shit, my DOI radar went.
Because I would like to have one M40 and 150.
Well, who's in the middle? Who's in the middle of formation? Because the middle of the formation should probably take Balbus, and then me and us and Alpha
We're
should
on
take.
the right.
Bravo's in the middle.
Yeah, so we should probably take.
2
yeah, so
on,
Bravo
2
should
on
probably
12.
take Battle Bus.
Go for 2 more.
We can probably double dip that thing.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, my DUI radar is
When
gone.
you have all of your
so which one do you
vehicles
need?
loaded up with resupply bags.
Grab 150 on it.
What?
Alright, fire team leaders, get your bags loaded up in the vehicles. We're taking 3 of these MRAPs.
We're taking 3 MRAPs.
One per team.
Yep.
One per team, so we're just in this one.
Yeah, we're loaded.
A one
Let me know when you guys have your bags loaded in the deck.
Rose, did you throw it in this one already? Alright. Hearts, throw it in this one over here.
Okay.
If you get in,
This one right here.
Let me squad back up with you real quick. My DUI was messed up.
Yeah, you'll
Okay, go ahead.
familiar to IC as well.
Rucksacks.
And make sure you load it. Don't just throw it in the inventory. Make sure you load it.
Not the whole backpack, but just the
items
inside the backpacks into the vehicle, and then just dump the empty bag inside of the bag.
Spam it right quick.
Yep.
So unload it into. No.
Where's that?
Paul, go ahead. Actually, I'll add
The resupply box and the medical box can't fit into 4-1 big. We already got another resupply box.
I don't know. Oh
Copy
wait.
4-1.
Oh yeah. So
room to take a medical
did you put the?
resupply box.
Okay. Did you have to unload everything in there, then put the empty backpack in there, if that makes sense. So
Okay.
that's what I mean by unload it.
Ammo. You're running 4, right, Shackleford?
3 Vics. 3 Vics.
You can hop in the gunner of this month.
Alright,
Let me get the gun in the
You
air.
loaded this into the wrong Vic, eh? You loaded into that one by accident.
I don't know.
About 100 meters.
I'll leave it there for you guys. Someone can load it.
And then we're on yellow.
Like load it as cargo? I can do that.
Coco, you grab my gun.
Roger.
This one already did it. Okay.
What's up?
Are we gonna get Shaq in this?
Using a vehicle convoy net, or we're just running normally.
I want to take it on. We may have room in the center vehicle.
Can you patch me?
Yeah.
Copy 2 on coordinate with 4-1.
I feel like you
One
should
extra
have
spot.
this in passenger seat.
We do have one extra spot.
No, all we had was Oscar and our fucking Conan, so.
Which one? Point to it.
2-2, let's push up and get eyes up over top of this ridge off to our east.
This is a maybe. I can't guarantee it's gonna fit.
Who's in it? Is it Schuster or Hall?
I don't know. It's just the default.
No, it's
But we're
you're
kinda
full
fixing
in there
that.
too.
Okay, where you want the?
And then put the empty backpack in the Vic as well. Just throw it in the inventory, then put your backpack back on your
You're
back.
asking the wrong guy. But I don't think.
And then get in the driver's seat.
Go for 4-1.
4-1, interrogative, you only taking one vehicle?
That's an AFR.
Are you gonna have any room in that vehicle?
My DUI radar's still fucked up.
Alpha's all ready to go.
Actual 1, the medical crate will not fit in any of our vehicles.
Hey, never mind.
Do you want us to switch to one of the battle buses?
Okay, so left patrol on Sorghili is hide it.
And it's not a good thing to have. Just use Control F for your safety then. You can also use Control F, you just gotta hit F to take off safety at that point.
Okay.
Let me move this thing.
I seen the new John Wick yet?
No.
Slaps.
Okay, so we're gonna be the front 2 Vics again.
Archer 2, let's go ahead and start pushing out.
Oh wait, you just make it okay, I see what you're saying.
We got a spot here, Sled.
Archer 2 to Romeo.
Join the
Anyone have any
bus.
space in their vehicle for myself?
Party bus.
2-1,
this is 2-2, we are moving.
Fuck yeah, we get slayed in this bitch.
2 copies. We're loaded up and ready to go.
We got room in here, Risky, if you need
we're
it.
heading due east, follow 2-2 in a squad wedge.
Squad wedge, okay.
2-1, this is 2 Romeo 1-2.
We're gonna be left-hand side, the red line. You got GPS right now.
Bravo, take point.
Bravo's gonna be point. We're gonna be middle.
We're gonna be middle.
Charlie's got left side information. Please start.
Bravo's left, Charlie's right, or excuse me, Alpha's left, Charlie's right, Bravo stay in the middle.
Go more to the left.
More to the left.
Yeah, remember spacing.
I'll follow the squad.
2-1, 2-2, eyes on checkpoint northeast, 250 meters.
Hey, our 2-1, 2-2.
Just try to stay on green line as much as we can.
Right there. That's fine.
Yeah,
And then just don't encroach. Yeah, it's fine. Just don't encroach.
Stay again for 2-1.
Okay, tap him.
Interrogative, do you have any space in any of your vehicles for Romeo to jump on?
Alpha has space in our Vic for Romeo.
We have space in Alpha's vehicle.
Wrong net, Shack.
2 copies.
Copy Alpha's vehicle, I'm on my way.
Be ready for Romeo.
You are formed up behind 2-2 and ready to push compound 024.
If Romeo comes to any of your Vics, tell him to come to our Vic.
2-2's holding standby for you.
In here, Adler.
Yep.
Alpha's all loaded up, ready to go.
No, you didn't. That was Bravo. I would need to go to Alpha.
Oh, no, you're good. No worries.
Copy 2-1, 2-2, let's go ahead and start pushing that compound.
Alright, 2-1, as soon as 2-2 picks up, we are following 50 meters to their rear.
Bravo, just the wrong Vic, so I went to Alpha.
Hold 50 meter spacing, wait for them to pull out, and then we're gonna go to our line as soon as we
2-2, let's
see
go
it.
ahead and start moving.
2-2 copies, we're moving.
Let's try to maintain a tight wedge.
Ignore, like, Gunny Parks isn't there.
Okay, that's what it was, okay.
As soon as they start engaging, go ahead and open fire on that compound.
Norman, on Norman.
Alright, 2-1, halt.
Where's it again? 1-2.
Push up to the right of that rock wall.
Got a team over here that needs to catch up.
Okay. 4-1.
We're getting shot at.
Alright, start pushing. 2-1, go ahead and start pushing. Keep facing the,
Snail
boots on the
pace,
ground.
snail pace. Like 10 kilometer, keep suppressing. Suppress. Don't fire one area, just suppress. Actuals down.
Actuals.
Are you talking about platoon action?
Nah, Swanson, someone's got to step up for him.
Copy. Rose, you have the squad. Step up the squad, I'll step up for platoon.
Copy.
Papa 1 Oscar, advise, I believe 2-1 actual is down. I'm stepping up on platoon net.
R2-2, possible shots into the eastern flank.
Let's maintain the spacing, guys. We're doing pretty good. It's a pretty easy job.
R2-2 Romeo, be advised, there is one FB warrior at second checkpoint, facing break southwest.
Okay, just keep this spacing. Make sure you don't...
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye, I don't hardly see him in the foliage here.
Update, that's not a...
Try and maintain about 50 meters spacing.
Warrior, that is a M113 with a 50 cal on it.
Careful, we got infantry front still, so just...
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, I see him off to the left.
Creep
right,
up, creep up,
left
you're
there.
good, you're good, creep up. Alright, push up a little bit, push through up to that smoke.
Up to the smoke.
Push a little bit more to the
Charlie's
right.
Vic gun is down. He's gonna go change the diaper.
Can you knock that tree in front of us down?
I don't want to attempt
the
to
left.
also mess this up.
Hug this tree to the left.
Are you short man?
There you go, right there.
Yeah, infantry right next to us.
Be difficult considering he is in it.
2-1, circle vehicles around the compound toward the northern side of that compound.
Push forward.
We're going to be circling vehicles around the compound. Go ahead and get that set up.
Alpha copies pushing. Go to the edge of this hill. Keep on pushing, keep on pushing. Where those enemy, where they're getting engaged from. Keep. No. 022, 022, 022. Keep on pushing.
022, 022.
APC 030. 133 engage. Hearts, keep on pushing. He has a fucking light phone. There you go, right there. Stop. Light him up.
Go up too far. He's gonna push this bridge. He's getting some gunfire on that fucking heavy machine gun.
One Alpha's engaging me. M113. Going meters from, or 100 meters from our position.
Reloading.
Dismounts. Back up. Guns down. Back up. Adler, get out. I'll take it. Adler, get out. I'll take it.
I got him.
Get out of the gunner seat so I can take him.
Vehicle suppress contact north. 2-2, go ahead and push past the vehicle. I don't have eyes over this, definitely.
Push forward, Hearts. We got gun up. Push forward.
Pushing forward.
You had contact 028. Push up.
North, go ahead and whack
Hold
that.
right here.
Those gunners down. Need a gunner.
My gunner's down too.
Back up. We're shifting. Shift left in the break of the trees. 351. Alpha shifting left, getting different eyes on target. Keep pushing. Halt. Face 035. Push up to that stone wall to the right of that tree.
We have AT, make sure you're in depth.
Keep pushing. Stop.
Alpha, do you have one guy clear? Bravo's down.
Back up.
For damage.
Back up.
Bell. Bell.
Actual's collateral damage. Get him out.
4-1 has times 1 casualty. Our Vic.
Get everyone out.
All green.
Y'all okay?
No, mask has.
Montez down.
Carry them out of here. Get them over to everyone else.
That wall right in front of us. 057. That's where that is.
057, copy. Alpha's vehicle is down. Hey, how Hearts, how fucked was it?
2-1 Alpha's vehicle is disabled.
It was fucked.
The engine was red.
Rose, I got the squad. Jack, I got the squad again.
Let's hold up right here. Get formed up.
What's our status? Hey, 2-1 Alpha, got a stable vehicle. Send somebody on foot to run with 2-2.
2-1 Alpha copies already in the plan. Alpha, we're going to be formed in with 2-2 at this time due to our disabled Vic. We're going to be formed off of them. Just look off to the right, wherever they go, we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who. I need somebody over here to man the gun, the 240. Copy, I'll send one of my guys over that way.
Do you want Alpha to send one of our guys into your Vix to man the gun? We're a 4-man team on the ground.
Was that you want me to send a big guy over there?
Yeah, if you can spare him.
My good side.
Right now our gun is down. I gotta do squad shit.
Let's move more.
Right now I'm pushing up with TT right now, Christian.
That's my driver manning the gun right now.
Montez, are you?
Yeah, back up.
Copy. Let's push up to this stone wall.
Watch out behind you.
How are we doing in casualties? Careless getting in casualties.
Keep on moving. Get on this stone wall. Montez, are you still up or are you down?
You actually.
Command of those Vex.
Copy. Did you copy that, Alpha?
Send again for Alpha.
Yeah, are you guys on foot right now? I can't see where you're at.
Hey, from we are on foot. We are pointing the spear for 2-2 right now.
Copy.
4-1, yellow, green, green.
Hold here, Alpha. We're each up with the spear right now.
If there's any casualties in need of being treated, there's temporary mass gas happening near the checkpoint.
Hey, Montez, be advised, we're northwest of the orange smoke across the open field.
Copy.
2-2, are you guys still pushing off to the north?
Again, Charlie's holding.
One, let's try to maintain security
Keep on
back
pushing.
here. Make sure we're covering the flanks.
Let's get over this berm. Let's see what we can see. Hold over this berm. Hold right here, Get online, see if we can get eyes out to the northeast. I got northeast, Hearts get north, Colonel get northwest.
Thank you for the promotion. Cover northwest.
All squads on 12, go ahead and push down the information to any reinserts that there are additional vehicles at the run start that they can push up here when they reinsert.
4-1, welcome. 2-2, pop on 12.
I know. Yeah, 3 jumps, man.
Montez, welfare check.
I got my teams up, we're moving.
Doing good. With 2-2.
Copy. What outfit in 2-2?
2-2, go ahead and keep moving. 2-1, are you guys ready to fall in behind?
A mix of Alpha and Bravo.
Copy, I got eyes on you, to direct west.
2 copies, let's roll it out.
Do you see me? I'm waving at you.
Alright, 2-1, we're gonna fall in behind 2-2. Stand by to move.
Copy.
In the order of march, we're gonna have wedge formation with the vehicles covering the flanks.
2-2, make sure your guys know that they are not...
Fire team wedge, squad wedge. Let's move out.
Alright, 2-1, let's push it out. We're heading in the direction 025.
Make sure they get eyes down into that defilade.
We're gonna be at the rear of this formation, so wait to move out. All right, now we'll move out right hand side of the road.
Charlie splitting off following the yellow line.
Heart you be point. I'll be right hand side. Montez be left. More be rear.
Brother red.
Alright, 2-1, let's keep that formation in the wedge.
Follow these guys in front of us in a wedge.
4-1, Oscar Mike, getting
We're good right here.
Not splitting off.
Stay right there.
Negative, we're not. We're gonna stay directly behind 2-2.
Be advised, I grabbed an extra
So whatever route
4 from the vehicle
right
before it blew up.
Solid copy. I don't mind that at all.
2-1, give me an ace report.
Montage getting into combat pace.
2-1 Alpha's all green.
Alright, Archer 2, go ahead and give me another ace report.
2-1's green.
4-1, yellow, green, green, over.
2-2, yellow, green, green.
This is 2 on 10.
Stay right behind Swanson.
No.
Archer
No,
2,
push
support is
past
yellow,
Swanson. We should be in front of
green.
him.
Additionally, we've got contact.
Swanson should be the rear.
Hey, Charlie, try to double time it up to the right flank of this formation.
Are we not there?
Yeah, we need to be sort of in a wedge formation behind 2-2.
We are. We're right off your right.
Oh, okay, so Alpha, just go ahead and hold up there. Let us get in a wedge formation.
Right.
We need to keep a wedge.
Let's go ahead and get, sounds like that contact's at 1317.
Alpha doesn't have. Alpha doesn't own a vehicle.
Fixed. Make sure you are staying in support of 2-2. Don't get pushed too far back.
You moving?
Yeah, we're keep moving.
Copy.
Contact north.
Yeah, Alpha's vehicle got collateral damage. We had to abandon it. We're folded in with 2-2 at this time. We're infantry, not motorized.
Yeah, copy. I forgot.
Or rather, most recent fob we cleared.
2-2's getting online here. Let's take rear rightmost position. Go 066, and then I'll let you know.
Rose, I'm putting Tron back to you. Took us back to me.
2-1, that 5004.
Alright, start.
2-1, we have a fob at 004. We're gonna do some suppressive fire on that fob.
2 is 4-1. I'm pushing my Vic past 2-1 a little bit to help with the
Over
push
here.
uphill.
More to your east side. More we gotta be on the east side of the formation. Contact east. In this defilade down here. 080, get frags.
Charlie doesn't really have any eyes on that approach.
Frag out.
Contact 055.
2-1 Alpha.
Get fire superiority, 055.
How close are you to 2-2 right now?
Frag out.
Can you get up to 2-2 Charlie? They got some. Get up to the fob.
Break. 4-1, this is 2-2. You're engaging friendlies in the compound.
I think we got him.
4-1, that's 5.
2-1, can you push northwest and get to the fob to help 2-2?
A firm pushing. A, we're pushing to the northwest. We gotta help out 2-2 at the fob. It took Mascaz. Push northwest 337. Start peeling. Peel. Make this tactical. Peel to the north.
Grenade contact HE in the compound. 2 is breaching.
Who's covering me?
2-1 Papa 12. Reaching the compound, go ahead and push your vehicles further up the road. Set up a blocking force to the north.
2-1, go ahead. Further up the road. Set up a blocking force to the north and east.
Wait, really?
Moving to the compound.
It's alright. I understand.
The compound cover, that's our copy.
Copy. Charlie, go ahead, cover the west side of the compound. Bravo will stay on the road.
Helicopter's breaking off west.
Alright, let's get security to the north. Let's keep on pushing. Let's not go in the compound. Let's push north.
2-1, just make sure you don't push too far over this ridge line. We do have 2 more patrol orbit
Let's get up to this rock face to the north. Keep on pushing just north to this rock face.
Checkpoint along the road, 560 meters out. We have good engagement distance from here, over.
Copy 4-1, 2-2, once this
Checkpoint up the road, 026, manned by machine gunners and snipers. We got checkpoint 026 up the road, 200 meters, free to engage, light it up. We have a roaming patrol 046 of Alpha's position, 200 meters. Patrol 046, 200 meters out in the open, engage.
2-2, do you have any teams pushing up the center here?
That's all.
Disregard, I've got it.
Okay, eyes.
Charlie's a vehicle coming down the road. Hump it.
Enemy technical north
AT,
south of the
AT,
road.
AT on the road northeast. Get AT face on the road northeast towards that checkpoint. That big bunker, range to that big bunker is 400. It's going to be rapidly closing. That's 450 right there. Where it stopped is 450. Where it stopped is 450. 450 backing up. 455 backing up. 460 backing up. Alright, give your rifle back up. Get your rifle back up. Forget about it.
I just spotted it at the last second.
Let's copy.
Alpha, what's your status?
Alpha's all green. Alpha's all green in contact.
Charlie's green.
Bravo's green.
Loading. We're gonna go ahead and sit here for a second, and so we can get people up here.
2-2 spacing. 2-1 and 2-2 spacing. Let's not get static. Let's keep on moving.
Alright, get ready to follow Archer 2-2.
I got shot for you, Christensen. You didn't even look for me.
What happened?
Gotcha.
I
Same
took
thing
a
as
run for
before,
him,
since we only got 2 vehicles, try to hold
When did
as much as you
take her
can
out?
when we took those contacts close to east, I got shot immediately.
When? Over what? When?
Like 5 minutes ago. You guys forgot me.
Forgot you. We had to keep up the momentum. I'm sorry.
Technical's coming back.
Zombies coming back from north. I know. Just wait.
Leaking your belt.
Charlie, do you want to get that technical if we can?
I can't shoot.
Alright,
We're
let's
working
move.
on it. Yes.
Oh, man down. Oh, Montez, you're not down. I thought you were down. Keep on pushing. Let's move. Don't get static. Keep on moving. Don't get static. Keep on moving.
Yeah, copy, go ahead. If you can hit that from there, let's soften it up while we're still outside.
Hey, 2-1 Alpha, don't get too close to that compound. They're about to light it up with 40 mics.
Don't get too close to this compound. They're about to light it up to 40 mics, so let's stay over here. Alpha acknowledged.
If you guys aren't in contact, let's make sure they're picking up and get a decent clip. They're already moving.
Let's keep on moving. Keep on moving.
Copy. 2-1, move those vehicles.
Alright, 2-1, let's go.
You're 100 meters out.
Let's push more towards the road. Let's actually, we'll be on the right-hand side of the road. Heartspeed point, I'll be right-hand side. Montez be left. More be rear, moving out in a wedge. Right-hand side of the road. Use this tree. Use these trees over here for reference. We'll move out 024. 024 from here.
2-2, Papa 12.
10 for 2-2.
2-2, I'm hearing audible fire from the west down the slope. Dispatch one fire team to go figure out what that is. I don't want them coming up on our rear.
Rush. But I getting shot at.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Kill some other checkpoints.
2 to 4-1, be advised, enemy watchtower is destroyed along with 1 team's troop transported to base. Up and over.
2 copies, good stuff.
Whoa.
Fuck, stand clear of that. Stand clear of that. Keep on pushing right. Keep on pushing right. Right here, Hearts, you're fine there. Hearts, you're fine there. And push is 020. 020,
you got it.
020.
Going north and south towards you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Charlie's engaging the Humvee that's coming back down the road.
Cal Humvee coming down.
Humvee.
Hearts, get your AT ready. Hearts, get your AT ready.
Copy, 4-1 engaging.
Set it to 100 meters and be ready for it to come across that bend.
Okay, gunners down in the Humvee. Humvee's ready to push up.
Keep on moving. If we're not getting engaged, we are moving.
Humvee at this time.
Alright, hold here. Let's wait to get reinforced. Find some decent cover for now. Let's wait to get people to catch up to us. Hearts, you're good to take that off. Get your rifle back on. Get online. Get
2-1 Alpha,
security to the
hold position.
Copy. Alpha's getting good cover and we're holding.
Hey, supports for Evan.
You want to try to keep eyes up on that complex at 045.
I'm very far. Alright, you're good. Doing good?
2-1, make sure your Alpha team does not push too far north without support.
Alpha's
Copy,
doing
I
good then.
halted him.
Here.
2 this is 4-1, we're Oscar Mike again to rejoin 2-1, over.
Copy 4-1, 2-2, once this compound's clear, let's keep pushing up.
Two ace report, yellow, green, yellow.
Give me your ace.
Who wants green?
2-2, what equipment is yellow?
Yellow, green, green. Reading here, mine's all green.
4-1 ace.
4-1's yellow, green, green, over.
Copy, 2-2, let's keep pushing. Let's move north.
What's that Vic noise? What's that Vic noise? What do we got north?
You have some god leaders, I don't hear shit.
Nothing north? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, Alpha, let's start slightly moving a little more direct north now. Switching on the fly, Montez is point, or no, Hearts, you'll stay point, Montez, you'll be right, I'll be left.
Archer 2 to Romeo, be advised, we have a convoy of
Shift
3 times Humvees armed
020.
for 50 cals coming down the main road, accompanying
Be
with
ready
a
to
least
prep
a
AT, be
squad
ready
of
to prep AT.
infantry short behind them.
Oh, that sounds fun. There's a convoy coming
2-4-1 breaking off on the eastern flank. along the
Hearts,
yellow
to
line.
that burning compound is 350 meters for reference.
2-2, did you acknowledge Romeo?
Hearts, get your AT
2-1,
prep. Hearts, get your AT prep.
push out to the west 343.
Did you acknowledge Romeo with that convoy headed this way?
That's now 250 out. It's now 250 out. That compound's 250 out now. For
Alright, Archer
reference.
2, we're going to push through and clear objective Tsunami and set up a defensive posture.
I can see the top of the head bearing 6.
Alright, we're getting up to
250.
objective
That's the
Tsunami and
range.
setting up a defensive posture. 2-1, cover the left flank of this road, and let's try to get within 50 meters of the squad.
I don't have a complete shot. I don't have a complete shot.
Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Copy 4-1, 2-2's pushing up. They're currently in
We are
deploy.
out in the open. We need to try to get to better cover. Move, move, move.
One Alpha, try to hold your position. You guys are way too far ahead. Another one.
Left to right.
Charlie, push up 100
Bearing
meters.
50, quick.
Bravo, go ahead and push up 100 meters.
Why are we stagnant? Alpha weapon, check out.
Bro, I'm all good.
Hey, Alpha Fire Team down. Lead down.
Okay, I shot the gunner in the head in that GMG.
Guys,
Are you still up?
Jensen's down.
Alright, 2-1 Alpha, go ahead and push in with 2-2.
Be advised, 2-1 Alpha, team lead down.
Down, I've got 2 times casualties, over.
Who's the 2 Alpha, 2-1 Alpha, 2 IC?
Copy 4-1.
4 Alpha.
There we go.
Wow, that was a bad idea.
Be advised, I'm in route.
What's your casualty status?
You have 2 down, 2 down.
2-2, as soon as we can drop these, the better.
Call 2 green smoke for casualties for 4-1.
Working on it, if they're staying behind defilade.
Follow 2 copies.
2-1, if you can push your Vic, I see you coming up behind. Go ahead and hook around the north side, and let's
What the fuck was that?
get eyes out to the north.
Alright, 2-1 Apollo, where you at?
Humvee, front 026.
Break, I have a mass cast. Grid 022031, platoon is down, over.
Christian, you up?
Say again.
Be advised, 2-2 has a mass cast southwest of objective tsunami, grid 022031.
Monta's back up.
Copy 2-2. 2-1. I need you to hook that vehicle around. There is a Humvee to the north, about 50 to 100 meters.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Back up, I was eating food for like fucking 15 minutes while dying.
Who's all up?
Monroe is down.
All of us is back up.
Copy, what's your location?
By the fire. Don't know where our location is because I don't have a C-tab. Our grid right now is 023029. To Hill 208. To the west of the Hill 208.
Copy.
200 meters south of the tower, military tower.
Come on, let's move up.
What's your relation to the VIX?
Mark, 50 meters from 412 Bravo, pushing north.
2122, sound off. We have up to
Red, yellow,
That is-
taking 3 casualties, over.
Find cover, find cover.
4-1 to actual 12.
Go for 4-1.
As to actual, I think you may not have heard me respond, but I am up.
Alpha, try to find the nearest cover if you can. Stepping back down.
Copy.
Shot sounds like it's coming from 038, 038.
4-1 pop on 12.
Archer 2, we need to set up, push through this compound and then set up a defensive.
2-2 copies. I have 2 fire teams overlooking the north, east, and west, over.
Copy 2-2-2-1. If we can get a fire team on foot pushed down through the west, through this contact, utilize your Bravo team as support in that Vic. 4-1, if you can set up on the south side until that's clear.
2-1 actual, or excuse me, 2 actual, 2-1.
Send.
We have a Charlie Vic is black on ammo.
Copy. I thought you were all green.
Hey Montes, if you can, hold right there at that rock.
4-1, pop on 12.
4-1.
4-1, was that SBF position untenable?
Negative, we just pulled back into Alpha with the mass gas.
Alright, I would suggest pushing a team back up there because that's the high ground in this area.
Yeah, copy.
2-1, if that vehicle is out of ammo, is your gunner still in it?
Copy, gunner is still in the vehicle.
Christian, if you come up towards us, we're up near my index.
Index. Reform here at the compound. Stop all vehicles, full dismount. Reference green smoke.
Green smoke on green smoke.
One's all here.
We're here. All here.
Overall,
Repeat.
Reaction to contact and
No, he's in
supporting
spawn.
fires from the vehicles went pretty well. Few times that you guys got a little disjointed and flanked that second checkpoint, that concrete bunker with the double story and the single story bunker. 2-2, I don't know kind of what happened there. Looks like you guys got pretty bogged down and bunched up. I did see a couple issues where someone went down. I think it might have been Rust, and we had a few people rush to try to be heroes and get him, and they kind of rushed into the middle of a field and were the furthest northern member of the platoon, and ended up drawing all the ire of the enemy that were kind of entrenched in that position. So let's make sure that we're finishing the fight before we're trying to get our allies up once they do go down. Pushing on, didn't see too many further issues. There's a couple mass cases, but you guys were dealing with those pretty quickly, dealing with casualties pretty well, and reacting to contact. There was that one western flank, 2-2. I think you lost a team. It might have, was it Monroe? I think it was your team. It was you and Fall. Got flanked by a MG team that was on patrol out on the western side. Not sure if there was any communication there. You guys didn't really get any support until a couple of docs came up and looked like they started helping out Monroe and what was left there. Other than that, it sounded like 2ICs were stepping up pretty well, pretty effectively in a decently quick fashion there. Gunnery Sergeant Parks, you were on the ground. You got anything to add?
Yeah, just I was rather surprised. We kind of made pretty good corrections here lately about going static so quickly. I don't want to hear we're holding movement because we have a casualty. A casualty is not a reason to hold movement. Keep moving. That's why we have the corpsman bringing up the rear to deal with those. Let the corpsman know. Leave your corpsman with them if you have to till the platoon corpsman can get there, and then your corpsman can rejoin you. If they're not critical, leave them there. Keep moving. We do not stop a whole squad for a single casualty. Beyond that, I was getting shot at just as much as the rest of you. I went down one time, but that's the only thing I can really say is I was rather disappointed that we went static over a single casualty at one point. That shouldn't happen. Other than that, Sergeant Swinson, you have anything? Speak up.
Yeah. A lot of good communication regarding contact and ACE reports from squad leaders. Those were quick and plentiful. One thing I would say is vehicles. Make sure most of the times everybody had support, but I think that 2-2 Alpha team that got schwacked by that MG team off to the west. I didn't see any vehicle out in their direction. I know we talked about in the briefing kind of one vehicle per team as they followed their individual routes. So let's make sure we support as we can with the vehicles. That's all I got.
All right. Yeah, and on getting static over casualties, the docks have C-tabs. If you leave a team member behind, the docks will make sure that that casualty gets to where they need to be going. If you are said casualty, if you're not a leadership billet that has access to the Blue Force tracker and you don't know where your team is and you get revived by a doc, just ask. You know, the doc will be sure to send you on your way in the correct direction. If you're out on your own and the doc is no longer dealing with any other casualties or just has a small security attachment, they can escort you as well, or at least get you back to the main body of the platoon. So there should be no need for holding up over a couple casualties. Doc Hall is, and all of our other corpsmen are more than capable of organizing that across the 4 or 5 of them and making sure that those casualties get taken care of. 2-1, Shackelford.
Nothing from 2-1.
2-2.
Is there a reason Sergeant Frable isn't here? Is he AFK?
I think he's AFK. Lynn, you got anything?
Not at this level, no.
Roger. 4-1.
Yeah, I do have one thing in regards to communication with 4-1, mainly for the 2 ICs as well. If you guys are ever assaulting or moving into a compound, keep in mind 4-1 is typically acting as an overwatch or a supportive team or a squad to you guys, and usually we're suppressing a compound or engaging it either before or as you guys are moving into it. So make sure you're communicating to let us know that you're going to be on the wall or moving in so that we can lift fire or pop orange smoke. I know we haven't done that for a little bit. Maybe we're a bit out of practice, but we can't always keep track of all the fire teams, so you got to let us know somehow. That's about it.
Roger. Doc Hall.
Communication for the mass guys is really good. Not really anything that I can think of off the top of my head.
Roger. Shackelford.
Yeah, sorry, I just thought of this. So when Swinson disconnected, I didn't hear anybody step up for Platoon. Was I correct to do that?
Parks was there.
I stepped
Parks
up.
stepped up.
Did y'all not hear me on 12?
I didn't hear anything, but I might have stepped up
I
on
heard
it at
you.
the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as I know I transmitted on 12 and on 10 to let him know I stepped up, and then I coordinated with Swinson once he was back in game to take back over the platoon. But yeah, you might have just got stepped on. It happens.
Okay. Oh, I just wasn't sure about that. That was the only thing I had.
Oh, I want to commend Staff Sergeant Payne. I don't know if it was a radio issue, but me and Actual were actually up. But Apparently, you weren't hearing us on the radio, so you immediately stepped up. I like that. Look, my policy is if I call for actual once and he doesn't answer, I'll call one more time. If he doesn't answer after that, I assume that he's down. If he's not, then he can correct me afterwards. But someone needs to take charge, and that goes from the fire team lead all the way up to the platoon. Someone needs to be in charge. I don't care what rank you are. Someone needs to be in charge. If someone of higher rank can take charge, then by all means do so. But someone needs to be in charge. Someone needs to keep the troops moving, because there's nothing worse than a bunch of people standing around wondering what to do because no one wants to take charge.
Yep. Great. Captain Moore, you have anything from your end?
Yeah, just from my observations. First, thank you all for letting me fill in. I have fun every time I get to come and shoot, and so that's always good. One thing is accountability. Just make sure that you have everyone with you. Christensen, I know I'm fill in for you tonight, so there was a time I did get wounded and forgotten, and I can hear the A's report going up green while I'm bleeding out in somebody's arms. So shout out to Corporal Russ for finding me in the random forest on the east end. Just make sure that whenever you have either somebody attached or if it's just your organic structure, make sure after you get engaged, call out before you guys start, pressing off. Do I have all my bodies? Are we good equipment, ammo wise? Do we need to, fresh mags? When you do that, you do it just for everything so that we can stand with the objective. Another thing was when a team leader goes down, I hear everybody saying, "Oh, I don't have CTAB. I don't know where I'm at." Basic land navigation skills. Understand where you're at. How can you stay in the fight? What do you need to be doing to make everyone else that is around you still combat effective? If you say you're lost, you've quit on everybody. So radio up, say, hey, squad lead, where do you need this team? Are team leaders ineffective? Or hey, I've got this personnel down. Doc's already working on them. Trying to already orchestrate where best you can do to keep the kind of momentum going. So that goes into whenever y'all had a casualty and you're slowing down, start filling up the radio nets. Okay, so those were just my two big things that I saw that kind of lulled a little bit. But otherwise, it was great work, good coordinating effort, and hats off to the 2ICs.
Thanks, Captain. On that too, we have had a little issues with that too. A little D-tab is great, but a little too reliant on it. You guys need to need to work on the land navigation, having a little combat awareness, and being able to keep situated. On top of that, that does come down to making sure you understand the briefing, asking questions, and reading the operation orders. On that, I can tell you we do have planned for the next platoon training, no CTAB. So we are not going to have anyone stepping up, no 2ICs, everyone's going to be in their regular designated billets, and we are going to operate without CTAB, and only GPS will still be okay, but we will be going the old-fashioned way and just communicating our locations. Going to be rough, but we need to train on it. All right, we had a couple comments. I believe Private Connor.
Yeah, so I noticed like when we attacked that double story, single story, people, namely there were 3 of us up there. I don't know who it was. We didn't keep our weapons out and just hug the wall and engage the targets. Like people were already whipping out grenades without knowing where enemy were or throwing. Like I'm pretty sure I went down to a friendly grenade, or at least got knocked down by it.
There was a couple. I know that the enemy did throw grenades over the Hescos there, so okay. They can usually hear you when you start getting up close. Generally, while we're not necessarily trying to be stealthy in a maneuver like this, being on yelling constantly and not deferring to your fire team radios, the enemy will still get alerted. We can hear you guys like 100 meters away. And they will get alerted, they will set up, they will move to your position. Zeus will 100% utilize that when they are managing the enemy. If they can hear you, the enemy will react to your presence. So Generally, if you're on the other side of the wall and you're like, okay, guys, I'm going to go around the corner, expect the enemy to react to something like that.
Roger. In this specific instance, just to reiterate, we knew where an enemy was around a corner, and they were trying to peek us. And the point of my comment is like, hey, we know an enemy is in this general direction. Like, keep your weapon up, because you're looking right at him. And then he comes around the corner. You threw a grenade and ran away, and you're in my fire line. I can't shoot through you to kill that guy.
Yeah, and that really comes down to we're not necessarily in an urban environment, but once you're in a confined space in a fob like this, and you have a fire team stacked up on a wall or a HESCO, make sure that you're covering those sectors of fire that you learned in SOI and that we drill on. If someone's peeking the corner, make sure that they get low, and whoever's behind them is watching off over their shoulder and covering their flank. So if something is gonna pop up on the side or come around another corner, that you guys got effective coverage.
Sounds like a good fire team topic for fire team training.
All right, I think we had one more, Hall.
Yeah, just in regards, if your squad leader goes down or your leadership that has C-Tab, if they get KIA'd, use your corpsman, because he has C-Tab, and use him to help you coordinate with the other troops' movements if you can't figure out where you are.
Gunny, you had a comment?
Yeah, just real quick, make sure your attendance is done tonight along with your AARs. Remember to put sustains and approve. I need at least 3 sustains and 3 improves in every AAR. That's all I had.
All right. Sorry for going a little over again tonight, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Everyone's dismissed. Have a good night. Oh my god, that mod.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it this time. Thank God.
I still have it on.
Yeah, I turned it off last time, but
I forgot to even load it.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Come on, Montez, let's go. Fire team leaders, while you're here, what I will say, I'm going to, I know Gunny's asking for sustains and improves on every AAR. One thing I'm going to, as a fire team leader, you have the most you write more AARs than me or Shaq, right? Because you have fire team training on top of squad, platoon, and ops. So I will propose that anything for platoon or operation level, you can put sustains and improves if you would like. But me and Shaq can manage those because those are kind of high level sustains and improves at a platoon level. If you have suggestions or you want to put in a couple, by all means do so. But for squad trainings and obviously your fire team trainings, we still want to see those. Just trying to alleviate some of the paperwork you guys have. But with that said, everybody is here.